Tonight, we continue to learn more about the crash landing of a Delta flight in Toronto. Currently, of the 80 people on board that plane, at least 18 people were injured. Investigators continue to look in what caused the plane to flip. Well, this incident adding to several other major incidents that we've seen in the air, leaving some people a bit nervous to take to the skies. New here at 5, our Shoshana Stahl is hearing from experts about how to handle these turbulent times.
I was more nervous than normal.
Flying has never been anxiety-inducing for Mary Stewart, but preparing for her trip from San Diego to St. Louis on Tuesday, that was a different story. This comes after a plane from Minneapolis crash-landed in Toronto, catching fire and flipping upside down on the runway. All 80 people on board survived.
With all of these instances of planes having issues, it really gave me pause. In fact, we even considered driving out here.
Monday's crash in Toronto adds to several other incidents in air travel over the last few weeks. Earlier this month, 10 people died after a regional airline flight crashed in Alaska. In late January, 7 people were killed when a medevac jet crashed into a Philadelphia neighborhood. And near Washington, D.C., a mid-air collision between an American Airlines plane and a military helicopter killed 67 people.
Until they figure out what's going on, I think I'll have a heightened sense of anxiety.
Even at Lambert last week, a plane slid off the taxiway. Jay Wilson with Provident Behavioral Health says if you have flight anxiety, there are things you can do to help.
Choosing what you can control. If you can choose a seat that's over the wing, they're going to have less turbulence in the center of the plane. Talking to the flight attendants, they are really there and they're highly trained to help all kinds of passengers in crisis in the moment. Reminding yourself about all of the training that the pilots have gone through.
Wilson also says deep breaths will make a difference and avoiding caffeine or alcohol before a flight. For people like Jessie Hart, this won't stop her from flying.
I just choose to not let fear ruin my life here and just not soar the anxiety through the roof. So I just took it like a normal day and got on the plane and hoped for the best.
Stewart says she spent her flight distracting herself to calm the nerves, but is looking for answers on exactly what's happening.
Why suddenly are all these things happening?
All of these incidents are still under investigation. In St. Louis, Shoshana Stahl, First Alert 4.